Watson, over here.
Holmes, what are you doing here, and where did you get that outfit?
I stole
It is
it.
unimportant. I require your assistance.
What is happening, Holmes? I need an explanation.
It's quite simple. I created a distraction so that I could tell you something important, and in turn, I need you to acquire something important for me.
How can you call any of this charade simple?
Watson, we can discuss this later. Time is of the utmost importance. The kidnapped people may still be here. This is what I know so far.
What? You really found all this on your own?
Focus, Watson. I need you to find a key. It will be most unique. All the details are in my notes. Logic dictates that Gygax will keep it near her. Once acquired, you must get it to me. Perhaps the kitchen dumbwaiter could be of use.
Holmes, I can't do this. I'm no spy.
You got
Yes, you
this.
can,
I
Watson.
believe
You are
in you.
unfailingly dependable.
Dr. Watson, visitors are not permitted back here.
I'm terribly sorry, Mr. Kuntz. After the war, my nerves, I fled all that commotion.
It is nothing. A patient attempted to escape. He will not get far. Now, if you would like to follow me.
Sure. You must acquire a key from me, Watson. Odds are it's a round item about 2 inches in diameter with the image of an Edelweiss flower. A patient named Gerda has informed me that Gygax will keep it close. I suggest investigating her office. Okay.
Blood in the water. Someone must have washed their hands here recently.
Huh.
What have we got ourselves into, Holmes?
Is this your gun? Oh, I don't like it to point it right at us immediately.
Perhaps I should take this. For all I hope it won't be needed.
Heidi.
Did a child make these?
How long has Gerda been here? Guest room. Now, Gygax's office should be next to mine. Administration. Hello.
Visitor. No, you shouldn't have come here.
Give it to me. No, I don't want to. Why not?
Did you see my son? He's such a sweet boy. If you happen to meet him, tell him I'm here.
Bird.
Minor birds, if I'm not mistaken. Beautiful creatures. Sad that they're caged here.
I want them to fly!
I don't want to guard Block B tonight.
Oh.
One of the patients there whispers to me all the time. He tells me such horrible things.
Oh.
I should resign, shouldn't I? This is all a bit much. I wanted to be a dancer.
Oh, you should go and do that, guard.
I wanted to be a dancer.
You should totally go be a dancer, my dude.
Miss?
Too bad my parents had to leave so soon. I haven't seen them for months. When people shout, all I want to do is find a dark corner and hide. I can't bear it. Professor Gygax says I can return home as soon as I'm better. I miss home so much. I miss home so much.
Poor thing.
I hear them scratching. Don't you hear it?
Oh god, I read this horrible horror short on on Twitter the other day, where this girl, she picked up a piece of driftwood, right? And you know, her dad like went and hung it up in her room, and there turned out to be a bunch of isopods in there. And you know, like they came out of the wood, and you know, it's fucking scary. Isopods are kind of freaky looking, especially at night when you don't know what the hell's going on. They're just there. So poor girl's freaking the fuck out. And so the dad gets rid of the the driftwood. And the girl claims that she can still hear them scratching in the walls and stuff. And so the dad goes and he tears open the walls, and there's nothing in the walls. But the girl still claims, you know, that she could hear the isopods like moving in the walls and scratching around and stuff. And poor thing dies a few days later. They go and they do an autopsy, and whoever, it's like the autopsist, I don't actually know the title of it, but whoever does the autopsy, they can hear like a scratching going on with the girl. And you know, when they go and they do the thing, it's like her brain is no longer there, and instead it's full of isopods, because like they had eaten her brain.
Nurses don't believe me. No one helps me.
Gross. Horrible.
I just want the scratching to stop. Why won't they make the scratching stop? Why won't they make the scratching stop?
Poor thing.
Get out while you can. If you linger too long, the professor will keep you forever. No one escapes the Edelweiss. No one. No one escapes the Edelweiss. No one.
You're mean. That's rude. And I'm not. You're lying. Shh, stranger. We must be quiet. Yes. He's not real. He's not real. Don't look at him. He's not real. He's not real. Don't look at him.
Try to fly away. Escape, my little ones. Yes, fly. Oh, fly far away from here. If I were a bird, you wouldn't see me waddling around. Use your wings. If I were a bird, you wouldn't see me waddling around. Use your wings.
Director's office. Okay, this has got to be it.
Ah, Dr. Watson.
Hi.
Just the man I wanted to see.
Professor, I'm surprised you're not trying to catch that escapee.
Please, my time is far too valuable. I hope Nurse Kuntz has been taking good care of you.
He has certainly kept me out of trouble.
Professor, it is time for your appointment with your next patient, Mr. Wolf.
Herr Wolf can wait until tomorrow. I wish to speak with Dr. Watson.
As you wish.
You still see patients yourself, even as the director of this entire facility?
Only the important ones. And yet I rarely get to pick the brain of a man like yourself. I think it is time we got to know each other. No?
I'm afraid there's not much to know. I'm just an average chap living a rather prosaic life these days.
Dr. Watson, those of us who pursue knowledge are anything but average. Now, who are you?
Hold on, I want to look up the word prosaic real quick. Having the style or diction of prose, lacking poetic beauty. I'm a doctor.
I'm a physician in search of a stimulating career. I have patients, yes, but admittedly, I'm more interested in the cutting edge of medical research. So when I read about the Black Edelweiss and your work on the healing of minds, I simply had to learn more.
I suppose my Edelweiss was always destined to attract other curious minds. But before we continue, I want you to understand one thing. A broken mind can never be truly healed.
Ah, I see. So, what exactly do you do here?
It is simple. If you cannot fix a person's nature, you must force them to forget it.
Surely there are other methods of treatment.
How naive. You remind me of a man I once knew, Professor Becker. But we do not speak of him anymore.
A colleague?
The former director here. One day
Why
he
does your voice
realized
get
that
louder?
Edelweiss had outgrown him and had to leave his already, Doctor?
Admiring your office.
I was simply admiring your office, Professor. Apologies.
While I am pleased to appreciate its practicality and appearance, we were discussing bigger things.
You're
Was
absolutely
my
right.
conversation boring you?
No, not at all. I merely...
No, I understand full well. You're not seeking conversation.
What do you mean?
It is obvious. Your mind craves truth, but not in this form. You must witness a practical demonstration if you are to learn.
I'm certainly intrigued. Would that be possible?
Of course. I propose a journey between the jury of the human brain.
Jerry.
You will not leave without being truly enlightened. Kunz, take Dr. Watson back to the courtyard. Then tell the nurses to prepare the operation room and the girl with the doll.
Yes, Professor.
Our preparations will take a little time. I will come to
Jury
you
is
soon.
plural for jurist, which is the wrinkles in your brain.
I hope everything is to your liking, Dr. Watson.
Indeed. Okay. Okay, none of these things are helpful. No, it's old photograph. Okay.
We rarely have visitors here.
The kitchen? Hi! 3 nails. Do 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 do. Oh, the dumbwaiter. Okay, well now I know where to drop off the key.
I wanted to be a dancer.
Oh,
This area is off limits. A patient has escaped.
Erd. Let's try and go through administration. A visitor from space. Glowing meteor lands in Arkham.
I hope you're finding your room comfortable, Dr. Watson.
Not allowed in. Heard.
I can't just leave Holmes here alone.
Sure can.
Photograph seems recent.
Professor... something in the Black Idol Vice staff.
A commemorative photo album. Been a while since I've been in one of these. Good lord, that's a lot of records.
Like the rat. Gygax patient reports. October 1879. As more serious treatment is necessary, my special patient Wolf will be transferred to patient room 2 on the ground floor. All other patients must be removed from my schedule and reassigned to other specialists at the Institute. This patient's mental state requires constant monitoring and immediate intervention to avoid undesirable consequences. December 1879. The necessary surgical procedures were successfully performed. Physical recovery is still in progress. Memory loss is increasing, but still not complete. A new obsession with writing has developed, probably as a side effect. Should be good. Okay. So, yeah. Don't know when it cut off, but... Professor Gygax. Okay. So what else can I look at?
The only reason to hang something this harrowing here would be to create another patient.
I wonder how Edelweiss compares to your clinics in England.
Hi.
You are Mr. Wolf, am I right?
Oh, hello. Who might you be?
My name is
You have
Dr.
pretty
John
eyes.
Watson. I wanted to talk with you, if you didn't mind.
Ah, doctor. I don't suppose you could help. I seem to have forgotten where I am.
We're in the Black Edelweiss, Mr. Wolf. It's an asylum in Switzerland, and you're one of its most important patients.
But why am I here?
That's what I was about to ask you.
I can't remember. Sorry, I can't remember anything.
It's all right, you don't need to push. Try to relax. Let the thoughts come and go. Now, what comes to mind? Mr. Wolf?
Oh, hello? Who might you be?
We just went over this.
I'm sorry, but I don't think we've met.
We were just discussing this facility, the Black Edelweiss Asylum, and why you are here.
That name does sound familiar.
Holmes, the things I do for you.
Excuse me, who are you? And who's this Holmes fellow?
I am Dr. Watson, and Holmes is, well, you could call him my imaginary friend. That's just a little joke, don't mind me.
But why am I here, Doctor? Am I sick?
I'm sure I can take a look.
Severe chemical burns faded with age. See, one side is paralyzed. Too deep scar, precise surgical incisions. Is he the doctor that was supposed to be working with Gerda? Skin pigmentation, possible abuse of medicine. An adult male with 2 deep surgical scars on the side of his head and an old chemical burn on one of his hands. Mr. Wolf has some paralysis of facial muscles and blue-gray pigmentation spots on his skin. These symptoms are most likely pre-existing, and his admission to the Black Edelweiss for treatment has not so far failed to cure him. Mr. Wolf has some paralysis of his facial muscles, most likely the result of brain surgery. His blue-gray pigmentation spots on his skin are likely due to the overuse of medications containing silver nitrate. It appears his illness is a direct result of the treatment he has received here at the Black Edelweiss. Interesting. Possible abuse of medicine. I mean, this place does give me the creeps. Paralysis of facial muscles. I don't know if those symptoms are pre-existing. An adult male with 2 deep surgical blah blah blah. We read this.
Dear Lord, what did Gygax do to you?
Excuse me? Who are you?
Oh, never mind.
Excuse me, who are you?
I don't know why I keep doing this, expecting something different.
Oh, beautiful alpine flower, whose heart I do miss so. You called to me while I don't see, how could I let you go? The storm cuts through my senses, makes all my thoughts so blind. With no captain I miss reason. What did they truly find? Cold and dark with grimy walls, roughly held like animals. Trapped yet free, why do I fall? Something squirms on the tip of the tongue, but what can it be? What did I forget? I like that he dropped rhyming towards the end of that. God, how scary would it be if she were like right there?
Feel free to explore the courtyard, Dr. Watson. I'm sure it will enlighten you.
But I did. Oh. Wolf is the former director. There we go. Wolf is actually Professor Becker, the previous director of Black Edelweiss. He now suffers from severe memory issues, but still retains the ability to write. So, how do we get her out of here? Becker to distract Gygax. Becker can still write. Perhaps he can get Gygax's attention with the letter. Don't mind me. Hey, friend, I have a
Hello
question.
again. You won't
Hi.
remember me, but we've met before. I am Dr. John Watson, and you are Professor Becker. You were the previous director of this facility, the Black Edelweiss.
Professor, really? Actually, that name does sound familiar.
God, your eyes are gorgeous.
Let me write it down. I try to recall memories to writing, but they always feel just out of reach.
As a matter of fact, I have more for you to jot down.
Oh, yes. Yes, please, anything.
Professor Gygax did this to you. She made you forget everything, even who you are. But we will play a trick on her. We will write a letter so that she learns her lesson. Put down what I dictate. Dear Professor Gygax, your vile work has ruined countless lives through needless suffering. Your methods serve nothing but to show your own sick emotional state. You are not, as you so claimed, the future of the Edelweiss, and you never were. And by the time you make it to my cell, the police will already know the truth of how you came to be director of this asylum. Signed, Professor Becker.
There. It's done. Now, hold on a minute. Who are you?
My name is John Watson. I'm a doctor from London, a veteran of Afghanistan, and I wish to be a writer, though deep down I fear I lack the talent. And presently I'm risking my life to help my brilliant detective flatmate in the pursuit of a cult of kidnappers, even as I fear it may destroy him. I'm tired and hungry, and I have not had a good bath in weeks, and yet despite it all, I feel alive. Any more questions?
Good heavens, sir. You're as mad as they come.
Watson. That is nice that, you know, he's expressing himself. But lol. It's like, I am tired and I'm hungry.
You really are a strange man. Have you ever been mentally examined? What was your name again? It is on the tip of my tongue. Ah, yeah. You're Dr. Bronson.
One and
Oh
same.
dear. Your face says I'm wrong. Well, whatever your name is, I'm sure it's lovely. Well, whatever your name is, I'm sure it's lovely.
She said, I am tired and hungry, but I feel alive.
One of the patients asked me to deliver this note. It's for Professor Gygax.
Thank you, Doctor. Leave it with me.
That note, like, disappeared into his chest.
Unbelievable. Kunz, with me.
Look at you. Okay, we gotta be quick about this. Fuck, I got stuck. Go, go, go. I'm pretty sure it's this thing. I'm 100% sure it's this thing.
Close, but I don't think this is the key.
I'm pretty sure.
This is too small to be what Holmes asked for.
Alright. I disagree, but... Oh? Diary. December 1879. It's been 3 months since I took over Edelweiss from Becker. Not all of my colleagues approve of the rule changes, so I am now the only professor here. No matter, the hiring of several strong nurses will solve the personnel shortage. At last my work can flourish without the impairment of his lesser mind. March 1880. The first payment has arrived from R. Our deal does pose risks, but the possibilities are endless if his word is true. May 1880. The first shipment of chosen ones has arrived. R has sent me a vast selection of broken minds. The work ahead will be difficult, but undoubtedly useful for my own research as well. 2 birds with 1 stone. Oh, lots of fun things. Dear Professor, we recently took possession of a collection of rare gems on behalf of our mutual acquaintance. The gems have now been sold to Louisiana jewelers who have made several offers far exceeding our experts' estimates of the stone's value. The final sale price agreed upon was for 11 gems was 12,550 Swiss francs. Our client has instructed that you receive 2/3 of this sum transferred to your solicitor, as per usual. As always, our discretion is assured, and we look forward to continued business with you and your illustrious patron. Yours sincerely, Jeffrey Scott, representative of the E&W Gray Banking House, New Orleans, USA, January 9th, 1882. Is this the thing?
An Edelweiss relief about 2 inches in diameter. This must be what Holmes was after.
I'm gonna get caught. You're not gonna close the shit? Oh my god, Watson! John! Joe Nathan! Joe Nathan, you fucking psycho! I'm gonna get caught. I'm gonna get stabbed. You're not even close anything. You run so silly. What the fuck? Okay. Is that a tooth? Broken tooth, light color enamel.
Tooth of an adult male, likely lost in a beating. Only a couple of days old.
Ugh. Oh, they were chained. Steel chain worn.
The inside of the cuff is worn. It's been used often. A wax cylinder. There is something recorded on it. The writing is mostly gone. Phonetic symbols, perhaps.
Oh. I recognize what that says. That is about Cthulhu. Those are the words that were written on that chalkboard. Oh, that's spooky. The new method at last started to show progress. The success rate is 4 out of 10, and the failures are not responding to an external stimuli. Nevertheless, the phonetic system can be declared an undeniable success. Regardless of their native language or place of origin, individuals learn to speak the chant without flaw. They learn it quickly and fluently, despite lacking all mental autonomy. Regrettably, one of the chosen continues to resist. Isolation and deprivation resulted in strengthening their disobedience. Negotiation only ignited anger, and even after the direct removal of the frontal and temporal lobes, it seems that all was left was an innate desire to resist. This chosen one cannot be allowed to pollute the minds of the others. The conclusion is inescapable. They cannot continue to live. Oh, see to it that they're sent to the well. Oh.
Looks as if it's been recently used.
Be Maglana Pakatulu, Rilye Wagnana Galpatagan. Ringlui Maglana Pakatulu, Rilye Wagana Galpatagan. Ringlui Maglana Pakatulu, Rilye Waglana Galpatagan. Ringlui Maglana Pakatulu, Rilye Wag.
Professor, trust my guide, the light of the abyss, for he shall enlighten our chosen ones. Make sure he is present, that our chosen utter nothing but the sacred words. And lo, the trance will begin, and we will be an inch closer to the universe beyond. Your work is essential, as many of our flock do not speak our language, and time is of the essence. It would be best to work in groups, performing at least one seance per day for a week. One seance per day. Of course, the most skeptical members will have to be tamed by your hands. In the meantime, my work continues on a physical method to maintain the trance state through the emitted light waves of the Khalid lenses. Finally, my men in New Orleans will contact you regarding the new shipment of the Chosen. Make room for them as you've done before. I mean, there's a key here. My shiny key and me, shiny key, shiny key. A note? The bank has the gems. My master has ordered me to send the first shipment of chosen ones. They will arrive within 2 weeks. Do not fail us, A. What is this?
Dynamo machine. Provides electrical stimulation for the person in the chair.
Hey, here, burbs. Cuffs?
Full grain leather straps. Impossible to escape.
Why cuffs?
A very professional brain dissection.
Nothing back here. Oh, let's not explore just yet. I saw the incantation circle thing. I want to look around first. Oh shit, the well.
Oh, the spell.
Oh no.
Dear God, is that...
Those are bodies.
Body parts?
Oh, those are bodies. Oh no.
Judging by the remnants of blood and flesh, these instruments were used for dismemberment. Utterly inhuman.
Well, looks like we should be good to go.
It's sealed tight. I can't exit the same way.
I don't think there's anything else down here. Okay. Time to explore. Hello?
Out of my head!
Your mind festers, devoid of soul. Find reverence for the one that tremble.
Lord.
I'm an atheist too.
Surrender your soul and become a servant of
Please! No more! Stop it! Watson! John! Somebody!
wretched mortal. Do not fear what is to come.
Is that
Let
giving
him
you?
rupture our world anew. Awaken!
Probably not.
Let the
World behold!
The light of the abyss
Whoa.
is the light from the abyss. Get out of my head.
Oh, the detail on this is insane.
Hydraulic elevator. How ingenious.
Fuck it, let's go. Seems like a stupid plan, but fuck it.
Watson?
Holmes.
What are
Hi.
you still doing here?
Still? I was trying to find more information. Did you think I was just going to sit in my room twiddling my thumbs?
I only asked you to find the key. I had everything else under control.
Says the man who looks like he saw a ghost.
You do look
I'm
worse.
fine, Watson.
You're hardly fine. You reek of congealed blood and chemicals. What did you see down there?
Never mind me. Where's Gygax?
I'm afraid she's over there. I found her like that when I entered, on my word.
What? She was our biggest lead.
Yet another wrinkle in our investigation. What do we do now, Holmes?
Hush. Let me think.
God, where'd the facial hair come from? Damn it. Well, he was stabbed.
The pencil is buried deep all the way to the brain. Instant death.
Good for her.
No traces of blood on her clothes. Must have got on her white overcoat.
Oh.
The patients here wear the same robes.
Was it Becker? Bet you it was Becker. Heidi.
Heidi, how did it end up here?
We'd better inform the local police about this.
You're right, Watson. But first, we need to determine where our case goes next.
Anything else to explore? Where does this evidence lead? Okay, at least I was right about that. Really? Okay. Let's think, let me think. I mean, obviously we're clearly going to America. We're going to New Orleans. New Orleans. Several pieces of evidence now point to New Orleans. It appears that the kidnappers have enlisted the services of the banking house of E.W. Gray to sell gems. Oh, Watson.
We've got what we needed, Watson. This conspiracy reaches further than we thought. I don't suppose you've ever been to New Orleans?
So tired,
You are
poor
joking.
baby.
I seldom do. Let's go. There's no time to waste.